Hi family, I've been requested to make a video about how to assist our children to ground and shield. And there are several different ways to do this. I don't feel like there's several amazing ways to do this, but this is just what worked for me. And I'm using several different techniques from different people that I have as mentors. So Courtney Beardall, Toby Alexander, and my friend Heather Shepard are who I draw most of this from. And then I just pull what I have found has worked the best for me and my son and the kids that I work with. So why is this so important? Because our children are very energetically sensitive, and that goes along with the noise sensitivity to sound, texture, energy. So our children are just generally very sensitive to everything that's going on around them. And so what I have found in working with my son and with other children is these amazing kids, they lack filters. The filters that most people have, where they can feel what others feel everywhere. So they're like empathic to the highest extent. They sometimes don't even know where their energy ends and where someone else's begins. So with babies crying, which is one of my son's biggest triggers, it wasn't the noise, it was the emotions. So it felt like he would internalize it and be like, this is his emotion. So not being able to differentiate there. And so I believe that this can be used as a gift and an asset in the future if we teach our children how to separate their energy from others when they need to. And that's what this is about. And so this is something that is huge for my son because he's one of those very empathic children. And this is something that has helped him tremendously. So I'm very excited to share it with you. So I'm just going to explain what I do. And then at the end, I'm just going to walk you through a quick process so you can do it and practice it with your child. Again, this does take practice, and you might be like, I don't see what you're seeing or feel what you're feeling, and just realize that I've had a lot of practice with this. I've experimented with it a lot. I ground and shield my kids every day at least once, and then with other clients. So it's just something that take practice and just set the intention, because intention is everything with this work. You set an intention as a parent, and that is powerful for your child. So step number 1, I just repeat out loud, connecting to my child's higher self. So when you work with anyone, it's very important to connect with their higher self. And higher self just means all of someone's energy, complete energy. So usually people just generally work with the physical body, the emotional body, and spiritual body, but our energy is so much bigger. So when we say connecting to the higher self, it connects us to all of our energy, which is super important for our children because they tend to be disembodied. So they don't embody in their body all of the time. That's why you see them, they act kind of aloof. They're not necessarily as aloof as we think. They're really present. They are just so energetically sensitive and gifted that they spend a lot of their times in their higher energy levels. So when we say connecting to their higher self, we activate that. So we're working with them from that space. So that is huge. That is important. And if you guys like, I can make another video explaining more about that if you're intrigued by that. Step number 2, I focus on connecting my son or whoever I'm working with to source, and that can be lots of different things. To me, that is God. It can be the universe, but just something that is greater than ourselves, that infinite source of love and light that is there. And this is the greatest source of healing. So how I do that is I visualize my child, or whoever I'm working with, like a ray of sun coming directly from the sun. That they are one. They're made of the same energy, which is love. So we are all made from the same source, love, coming from the same place. We are God's children, is another way to look at it, whatever resonates more with your beliefs. So I visualize like a ray coming from the sun, this golden liquid healing light coming from the sun down the crown of my son's head, so he can feel that love. And there tends to be some blockages to feeling that love with most people, but holding that space of unconditional love automatically casts out all blockages. So just focusing on that love. And if you just practice and practice, just focusing on feeling that source love and just combing down through your child's head and through your head if you're grounding yourself, coming in to every cell of the body, and then coming all the way down through the feet, and then making this core of light, this golden liquid healing light, come all the way down to the very core of the earth. So being grounded to the earth, which is something these children, like I said, struggle with because they're usually out in their outer energy field. So being connected to the earth, again, this is a point where we often have some issues, where people have some issues where the earth doesn't feel safe. Especially these children, the earth doesn't feel safe. So again, practice, hold that space of unconditional love. Practice holding that space of unconditional love for the earth, focusing on it being a welcoming, safe environment, a healing space. And there does tend to be some issues here with these kids, but like I said, love trumps everything else. So focus on holding that space. And then pulling up from the earth. The earth is abundant. So pulling up from the earth, peace, whatever emotions you feel like they need, whatever colors you think that they need. Their colors have vibration. So I usually focus on pulling up violet and gold, which have the highest frequency of any colors. Focusing on pulling that up into my son's shield. So focusing on pulling and creating an energy shield around him, all around his body, over his complete, all of his energy, not just his body, his complete energy, pulling a shield around him. So adding whatever colors I feel like he needs from the earth. The earth is abundant, like I said, carrying all the vitamins, nutrients, elements we need. So focusing on pulling up any elements like zinc, magnesium, whatever you feel like they need, adding that to their shield, adding that to their body, adding it to his cells, pulling up essential oils, gemstone frequencies, whatever you feel like will benefit them. And that can depend on whatever day, but if that's, if that freaks you out, just focus on pulling up love from the earth and that protection. And so from there, that is a pretty good shield. I like to go a little bit beyond that. I really believe in the power of angels if we ask, and I believe that we have specific guides. So I ask for my sons, whoever I'm working with, their angels to protect them. And then again, I focus again on allowing and teaching my son's energy to separate his energy from other people, recognizing that this is a gift he has, but this is a gift that he has to learn to turn on and turn off. So for him, I focus on having his energy be white. Or you can have, some children are really gifted with music, so a certain frequency, sound frequency, showing and setting the intention, this is your energy, this is what it looks like, this is what it sounds like. Everyone else's energy is a different color or different sound or different frequency. It feels different. Setting the intention that the angels can assist them to learn what this feels like and how it feels different. Recognizing that this is a gift that they have, but it's something that they get to grow into and learn how to use to bless the lives of other people. So that is what I do for my son, and it's made a huge difference in his quality of life. And like I said, our children really need to be able to feel safe in this world. And the biggest thing that really can do that is the environment in the home. And the person that dictates the environment of the home the most is the mother. So shielding yourself is huge. Creating a safe environment inside of you is huge. So go ahead. We're going to walk through the steps again really quickly. So I focus on my child's energy. I pull it up in front of me. So I say connecting to my son's higher self. And now just focusing on that ray of sunshine, that pure golden liquid healing light, that infinite, omnipresent, omniscient love pouring into every cell of my son's body, into every portion of his energy field, his spirit, filling that up completely with that unconditional love, clearing any blockages to being able to receive this unconditional love, clearing any stories, any beliefs of unworthiness, anything that is in the way of receiving this love, and letting that flow, letting that pour down all the way through the body, all the way down through the feet to the center of the earth, holding the space that the earth is abundant, the earth is safe, the earth is nurturing and loving, that it was created for us, to support us. Clearing any blockages that may be preventing feeling the earth is safe in the best way possible, in alignment with the higher self. And then focusing on pulling up whatever is needed today, any colors, sound frequency, minerals, nutrients, pulling that up into every cell of the body, into every portion of the energy field around all of the energy. And I ask for angels of light to come and to assist my son to discern his energy from others, showing him that his energy is white and that everyone else is a different color, that he isn't responsible for anyone else's energy, just his, learning how to navigate the world. And then just holding that space and always ending with gratitude for this shield, reinforcing it and being grateful. And that's it. Well, I am grateful for the opportunity to share this with you. Like I said, there's so many different ways to shield. This is just how I do it. And I hope you find this helpful. Like I said, it's okay if it doesn't come naturally to you. Intention is everything with this. You might be like, oh, this is crazy. It isn't doing anything. You don't see any differences right away. That's okay. Just keep practicing. This is a practice. And your child's energy will thank you. Even if you don't see any immediate results, just the fact that you're putting this much time and energy into protecting your child is huge. And they will thank you energetically for doing this for them. Anyway, thanks so much. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.